Starting around 23 October 2023, Cronos explicitly is exchanging at $0.054 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.07% in genuinely most recent 60 minutes, which for the most part certainly is genuinely critical in a quite enormous manner. CRO especially sort of has a fundamentally exceptionally complete market cap of $1,370,795,181, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $6,027,814, which explicitly for the most part is very huge. This essentially fundamentally makes Cronos, CRO, genuinely positioning at 36 in the digital currency market in a truly significant manner in an unobtrusive way. In the event that you by and large are a crypto financial backer, and considering what fundamentally for the most part is the Cronos cost expectation end of 2023, what will Cronos by and large be somewhat certainly worth in 2023, which sort of is genuinely huge? Is Cronos an especially wise speculation or most certainly worth purchasing in 2023, which especially basically is genuinely critical? Will CRO cost for the most part outperform its unequaled high, which essentially is genuinely huge, which is very critical? These quite all goals and designs are our Cronos cost expectations for CRO's future in an especially enormous manner and in every way that really matters, large way. Cronos, CRO, value expectation 2023. As per the Cronos conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the CRO value sort of is supposed to basically explicitly cross a for the most part sort of normal value level of $0.069, the normal very least value worth of Cronos, toward the finish of the really current year, ought to be $0.067, which is very critical. Besides, CRO can generally arrive at a very most extreme value level of $0.076, which essentially really is genuinely critical. Cronos value gauge August 2023. In August 2023, the genuinely greatest cost for Cronos could generally basically stretch around $0.064 in an unobtrusive manner, or so they thought. Moreover, the minimum cost of CRO in August 2023 by and large is $0.057, with a kind of really normal cost of $0.062, which in every practical sense is genuinely huge, which basically is genuinely critical. CRO value conjecture September 2023. The Cronos figure for September 2023 expects that the CRO may explicitly arrive at a sort of greatest worth of $0.067, with a very especially least cost of around $0.061 in an unobtrusive manner. Discussing the in every practical sense, extremely normal value CRO can actually in a real sense stretch around $0.064 for September in a genuinely enormous manner, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. CRO value conjecture October 2023. In October 2023, the cost of Cronos truly is estimated to generally be at around an extremely least worth of $0.064, sort of additional appearance how these in a real sense are our Cronos cost expectations for CRO's future, which truly is genuinely huge. The Cronos value worth can truly arrive at a truly limit of $0.070, with the typical exchanging worth of $0.066 in United States dollars, which in a real sense certainly is genuinely critical. Cronos value estimate November 2023. In November 2023, the cost of Cronos basically is supposed to explicitly be at around a by and large least of $0.066, or so they basically thought. Cronos cost can sort of arrive at a very kind of limit of $0.072, with the essentially normal cost of $0.068 in United States dollars, or so they in a real sense thought. CRO value gauge December 2023. The Cronos conjecture for December 2023 expects that the CRO may in a real sense arrive at an in every way that really matters greatest worth of $0.076, with a truly least cost of around $0.067, which basically is very critical, or so they in a real sense thought. Discussing the especially truly normal value CRO can basically stretch around $0.069 for December in a sort of quite enormous manner, or so they thought. Cronos especially passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Cronos S-cost most certainly has shown a fundamentally decent increment of 2.78% in the very most recent 24 hours in an unobtrusive manner. From very most recent 7 days, the CRO fundamentally was in very great vertical pattern and expanded by 2.49%, which certainly demonstrates the way that discussing the reasonably essentially normal value CRO can entirely stretch around $0.064 for September, especially as opposed to prevalent thinking, which is very critical. Cronos basically most certainly has shown areas of strength for genuinely of truly potential of late, and this could be most certainly excellent chance to sort of dive right in and contribute, showing how CRO value figure October 2023. In October 2023, the cost of Cronos essentially is gauged to explicitly be at around a by and large least worth of $0.064. Kind of genuinely further appearance how these actually most certainly are our Cronos cost expectations for CRO's future, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Inside the actual kind of most recent 1 month, the cost of CRO by and large truly diminished by 25.271%, killing an incredible really normal amount of $0.018 from its fundamentally certainly current worth, beautiful in opposition to mainstream thinking. This unexpected down truly implies that the coin entirely is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can in every practical sense be an especially genuinely great purchase and open door for pretty speedy interest in an unobtrusive manner, which is very huge. The 90 days cost change is near 33.09%, and the cost fundamentally coursed from a sort of certainly least kind of beautiful typical cost of $0.077 to by and large truly most extreme sort of normal cost of $0.084 in the especially beyond 90 days in an actually for the most part huge manner. Cronos most certainly in every practical sense is somewhere near 8.50%, with the especially greatest pretty truly normal cost of the coin by and large was around $0.060, and the actually most certainly least sort of genuinely normal cost of certainly was around $0.058 in all things considered, recent months. Showing that besides CRO can vary all goals and purposes arrive at a sort of most extreme value level of $0.076 in a genuinely enormous manner, or so they explicitly thought. Cronos Value Gauge 2023 facts. What will in a real sense be Cronos especially genuinely worth in 2023, which for the most part is very critical. The CRO cost truly is determined to truly arrive at a very greatest degree of $0.076, with in every practical sense, least cost of $0.067 toward the finish of 2023 in an extremely sort of large manner, or so they thought. Does Cronos sort of have a future, which sort of is genuinely huge, which is very critical. As far as value, Cronos especially has a remarkable in every way that really matters sort of potential to fundamentally arrive at new levels, so these generally basically are our Cronos cost expectations for CRO's future, or so they generally thought. It generally is gauged that CRO will increment in esteem, exhibiting that Cronos basically is somewhere near 8.50%,